Hello, this is Jamie, Randomise user, and all that. Last stream of the year, because well, Christmas and New Year and all that. But here we are again on Sunday evening, and yeah, we are playing Oxygen Not Included, the latest update, which just went live about a week or so ago. I wasn't really following it, to be honest. This was a bit of a rushed attempt to stream. It almost didn't happen, but then I just I got my shit together, and here we are. Sadly, not doing the multiplayer thing this week. I think I'd actually need a bit more time to prepare and all that sort of stuff. So, hello. So let's actually start. I've already started a little new colony here. I'll set them all going. I haven't actually played this for quite a few months now, rather irritatingly. I've been meaning to follow this game more often, but I never quite got around to it on the channel, and because there's always something better to do, and also because this game is actually surprisingly hard if you don't play it a lot, and it's quite hard to actually pick it back up again. So I'm not going to go for a big, we're going to try and do lots of stuff here sort of session. We are just going to play it again. I just want to have a look at see what's new really, because since I actually last played it on the channel, we've had the Outbreak upgrade back in August, then the oil upgrade, then the automation upgrade, and then the current one, which is the Tubular upgrade, which is a small update that added tubes, so a little underground system that you can research and then do. Hello, lots of people have turned up in chat, I should say hello. Bloody hell, that's actually quite a few people. Hello people, I guess. We'll get around to proper introductions soon. I have started digging out a load of old tut for this. If you haven't actually seen it before, a few people have actually said they haven't actually seen this before. It's kind of like, I still describe it as sideways RimWorld, I guess. Even to the extent, and this is something that seems to be in one of the more recent updates, I'm going to pause it. And they've actually added an ancient danger, like RimWorld style, which I've never seen before in the game. So I don't know. It remains to be seen. Oh yeah, Yushi. Not sure it'd be something I'd play. It's very much like RimWorld, but it's. Hang on, I'm going to try and look at my oxygen. Okay, already we are. Oh, there's no wonder. So already we are starting to get starved of oxygen, and that's possibly because there's been a little landfall. I might actually want to dig that out. And all the carbon dioxide, the red stuff, is now gathering in here, and the blue oxygen is all nice. Have we got 3 colonists or what? Oh yeah, we have. They're just there. So if one of you lads can come over here and start digging this out instead of like dying. Everyone's already dying. Come on, just get rid of that and we'll distribute accordingly. And we could do a bit of... Oh, hello. That's the work order screen. Do a little bit of digging down here and all. Yeah, do just suggest if you're here to see kind of Oxygen Not Included played incredibly well. It might not really happen because it's been a while. I will spend a lot of time thinking, holy shit, what do I do now? But we are actually, at the moment, I mean, we do get a grace period at the start where the game does provide you with a little bit of oxygen. Just here. We do need to slowly start setting... Oh my god, what are they doing? Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. Duplicate temperature, I'm not going to worry about that. There's actually a load of oxygen up there, also some carbon dioxide. And we could do with digging that out so we can actually get... the bonus oxygen. Let's actually put the ladder up in the air somewhat. Oh, hello to Sky Creeper, Brillex Brine, and a lot of regulars and some newcomers as well. Hello. There's some. I need to actually get my chat arranged better on screen. At the moment, it's a bit. I can only see half the words. It falls off the edge. Let's move that across there, and down there. Obviously, you can't see all this. Right, there we go. That's more like it. Now I can actually read everything. Right. So, oxygen situation, still a bit piss, but whatever. I do need to... I'm going to start needing to set up beds and research tables and stuff like that. Hopefully things haven't changed too much since last time. As Ice Games points out, I should be putting down beds. I really want to get rid of some of this... well, it should be okay. I'm going to put beds kind of in here. This is going to be the barracks. Actually, I was hoping to dig out more. Before the day ends, but I'm going to let them sleep on the floor tonight because I'm really keen on making this here the mess where they're going to eat and get de-stressed, and this over here is going to be where the beds are, but they are digging things out quite slowly at the moment, and also they are having to hold their breath somewhat. Matey boy over here, what's your name? Lerny. He's going to be our research guy. He is a bit slow and stupid. He's just slugging about the place. I think he's got an athletics... Hang on, let's have a look at the stats. Athletics -7. That means he's slow and stupid. Ay, ay, ay. Right. Well, we are starting to actually dig out what we need. I will... Furniture. Where's furniture these days? I think I might actually reverse what I said and actually just put the beds here instead. Because I don't care that much. So... 4 beds, because at some point we'll get a new colonist. And we're just going to let this play out a little bit. I'm going to put some doors in. It turns out, I think this is... I'm not sure if this has happened since last time I played, which was a while ago. But they now give bonuses if you're having closed rooms, like a barracks or a mess hall or whatever. It does actually give you like bonuses. And there's actually a new overlay, which I've never seen before. Room overlay. Where it divides it into like... you can have a segregated toilet. And if you do that, you get stress relief. There's a mess hall, which was also stress release. And other things as well. And also a barracks. Oh, hello, Lucas. And bye-bye, Lucas. Right. So all the beds are already made, so we will need... I think I'm going to make the... I'm going to make it 4 tall, because I might want to put some light or some decor in here. I'm going to make... The barracks is going to be this big at the moment. You'll probably have to do something about this, expand it at some point. In fact, what I might do is dig out down here and make things like the mess hall a bit further down instead, because it would be nice to be able to build this out later on. The pain in the arse with this game is that it feels like you have to plan everything from the very start. I've always said this since I first started playing it. You have to have in your mind exactly what you want to do in about an hour or so's time. So sometimes it's a bit, well, you just can't get on with it. Hello, what's this? Hey, we've uncovered a door. A security door. What? Alright. It looks like we've got 2 of these ancient danger things, or whatever the hell they are. Just here, and unless they all link up together. Which really is going to, get a right bloody... Ugh. Oh, White Zero, how was the chili from the end of the last RimWorld episode? Was that the one I was going to eat? Or was that a pie or something? I can't remember. It was very nice. I think if we talk about the same thing. Hang on, what's going on over there? There's a little puff of... Ooh! Oh, that'll be the, yeah. That'll be some nastiness. Yeah, they are actually sleeping in some bad situation. Look out for slime, it spreads bad stuff. For the purposes of this stream, I've actually got, I've turned their immune systems up a bit on a custom game thing, just to make sure that we don't end up fighting something that I don't actually have any experience in. So we should be okay. In fact, but what I'm going to do is put in a little door there. Now, I really should start with the research already. It feels like research would be a good thing. That's not really a full oxygen thing. That's... Anyway, let's start digging out more stuff whilst they were... Well, obviously not whilst they were asleep, but in time for the morning. Feels like I'm already getting them polluted. And we did actually do a bit of research. We also need to power the deoxidizer at some point. They have changed quite a lot of the power systems since last time I checked. They've added like a load of new generators and things like that. Right, so they are carrying on doing that. Apparently we can't actually dig out any of this, because turns out... Hang on, how do you have to cancel out that, don't you? It turns out there's actually something there, which again is beyond my experience, so I'm just going to ignore it for the time being. I may do a research station. That might be a handy thing. And make it out of whatever. Hang on, that's not worked. Station. Ah, that's not. Yep, there we go. Should I put it? Oh, they need the bog, don't they? Okay. Where should I put the bog? I really want them to dig out this, but it looks like that's not really happening at the moment. I may have to do a temporary bog. Nice little outhouse. So they can just go to they can toilet there. Dragon Plays asks how long will I stream. It's going to be until just before about 9 o'clock, so in 2 hours' time. Unfortunately, it's a horribly busy evening, so I'm squeezing this stream in for once. After this, I've got to go and attend another stream. Right, what's going on here? Looks like you're eating. That's good. This oxygen over here is fine. This is less so. The bog is being made. We do need to dig out a bit more stuff. stuff. Let's get all this sorted. In fact, hang on, let's make that like that. And we'll put another tile in just down there. So we made another level. Once we made the research station, we can start getting some more stuff going on. Hello to Evil Black Cat, welcome to the stream again, and Shadow of Shadows again, another repeat visitor type chap, person, you thing. Ay. Right, so the toilet is now done. It looks like matey girl over here is doing her business. We actually do need to name these characters at some point. We have Fasty, Cookie and Lerny. Germs and disease. Yeah, we should, before we actually get on to naming characters, actually, I should probably... someone's pooed themselves. God damn it. See, there's always some... Oh no, someone's really pooed... Oh, look at this. Cookie couldn't wait. We're going to have to do some mopping first. There we go. We still need some power, don't we? A little manual generator. Already I've just crammed everything in. In fact, what we'll do is I'll quickly whip up an extra bit of tiling here. They're mopping very quickly for once. I remember when I was used to play this, it took absolutely forever to try and get them to mop stuff up. What a pain in the arse it was. Now it's just a load of piss flapping about the place. Right, so I really do need to sort out the power situation just so we can actually get the oxygenation sorted and also the research done. I'm starting to forget which order to do things in. As I say, it has been a while. Right, also I'm pleased to see that the stream quality is holding up this week. In the RimWorld one last week we did have a few technical issues. But I think this week seems to be okay. I'm still convinced it's just Windows 10 being an absolute arsehole. Windows 10, my computer spends 90% of the time grinding away with Windows updates, 90% of the time with AVG, and already the maths doesn't work. And suddenly, for some reason, when my computer has any kind of things going on in the background, it really seems to affect the Wi-Fi, and it gets interrupted, and that seems to be what causes these things. But we should be okay. Emanovol says the new update is nice. Presumably we'll talk about this. I haven't. This is the first time I've actually played Oxygen Not Included in a while. But there's since last time I played it, the research tree is absolutely massive now. Let's get some power going on then. I was really quite surprised by. I'm also not really planning very efficiently at the moment, I'm afraid. Since this is not like a long-term Let's Play, this is just a short, like a 2-hour stream. Normally I'd probably put these other power things in a different room again. Actually, they actually are in a little carbon dioxide pit of hate. So, just for now, I'm going to stop you digging that out, just because otherwise you will die. What your name is? Cookie. Cookie the person is her name. Right, finally we're getting some power generation about to sort out, so we'll need some wire. We only have the basic stuff. We need a battery, don't we? Well, the battery can piss off. No, the battery can go on the right, which means we'll have to extend this even further out to the actual water. We'll need some water at some point, I guess. Let's just be digging that out. Right, so they're all sorting that out. They seem to be very quick at building this lot, so I'm actually quite pleased. Sometimes they seem to be lardy and slow when it comes to that sort of thing. Yeah, just the battery. That's going to generate heat, but never mind. Seem to be playing a lot of games where you have to worry about wiring these days, like bloody Stationeers. That's a probably more complicated than this, and it's all in 3D. Right, I think we should be okay for... The power hasn't quite been finished built yet, but we should be okay. Just double check. Yeah, they just need to actually dig out some more stuff, I think. I think our metal situation is not very... Let's actually have a look. Copper ore and gold we've got at the moment. No, it should be okay. It should hopefully sort that out nicely. I don't like the fact that there's some pollution over here. That's really annoying. I think it's these things that we're digging out. I still don't know what's in the Ancient Danger, and I'm intrigued by that. In the meantime, let's dig out some more stuff up here. This will actually give us access to more oxygen creation stuff here as well. Let's get the algae as well. That is we're actually going to end up going in there at some point. Although it's only one tall, so I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to get in there without a spike spear ball from Starbound. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, everyone's doing the bloody power thing. That's probably not what we need at the moment. Let's change the jobs. Right, we don't really want 2 people. Has there been no new duplicates at all yet? There normally is by now. No, whatever. Anyway, let's stop someone doing some of the running. Power, that's the one. I don't really want Learny to do any power generation. Or to be honest, Cookie. Let's let Fasty, the athlete, do that. Evil Black Cat says, I've been doing tips video on this when it first came out, but now it's gotten beyond me. Yeah, there's a bit of that. I did the same. I did a beginner's tips guide ages ago, and wisely I concentrated on the really early stuff, because all the later stuff has, it's got because I haven't been playing this constantly for the last year or something. It's all got beyond me, and the research tree is now twice as long, if not more. Now, we do actually need to choose a research thing. Perfect time to actually show you the research tree. This looks like 3 times as big as what I remember. And it's also very, very deep as well. Man. Actually, how do you go to the right? Oh, drag it like that. Oh, yeah, we can drag it. Those are the new things in the game. Transit tubes. The very brand new thing. Unfortunately, it's at the very end of a long chain. And we probably will concentrate on those. Well, unfortunately, there's quite a lot of stuff like farming that would be handy to have. Power regulation, advanced research. You have to research advanced research before you get to... I don't know. What actually is that? Supercomputer. Oh, you actually have to research a supercomputer now. Well, I better do that then. I think that's changed. Evil Black Cat says, I believe making walls and ceilings make them happy now. Yes, actually, we discussed this just before you turned up. This is why I'm kind of like I'm making a mess. I really am. I'm making I'm making a barracks here, and I'm going to make a mess hall. I think it was down here. What's that? Oh, stuff. And yes, I'm using the new room overlay thing. It already has. Yes, there we go. It's actually assigned this automatically as barracks, which means that when they're inside there, they will actually de-stress, get a de-stress bonus. So I'm glad to see that is actually a thing that's working. Oh, hello to Pigeon Suck. Always a pleasure. Oh god, there's actually quite. Hello to Staricon. A newcomer, possibly, I think. Hi, Barry. Yes, yeah. The old joke. Right. So, what's going on at the moment? Let's get rid of that, because that's... Oh, no. Why does that keep happening? These triangles are tiny. Whatever. So, we are going to have to sort out food, aren't we, at some point? God damn it. Microbe musher. This is just going to end up being like a complete farce of a colony. Where things are just going to be chucked in all over the place. But, hey-ho. Twas ever thus. I think I'll just try and keep all the powered stuff together, so we're not running wire for days. We are going a kip now. I'm just trying to see if the duplicate printing thing is any different to what it used to be. But no, it just seems to be... Oh, okay, so we're going to get a new duplicate tomorrow. That's like probably about 3 PM, possibly 3:30. Emmanuel and was talking about ramen, or ramen, I should say. I've never tried it, cooking it, because to make good ramen apparently it does take like a day. That's probably a bit beyond what I can be bothered to do. So what have we got then? Food-wise is just not very much, is it? On the upside, the algae is now sorting itself out. It's at max pressure. So there's nowhere else for the new oxygen to go. But it looks like we finally have got the carbon dioxide situation under control. It is now very oxygen-y, light blue cyan indeed. So that's crisis averted, number 1. Apple Lad says this is the second time I've seen this game, and I'm confused. Well, it's, as I say, as I keep on saying, it's RimWorld from the side. Is that new music? No, that sounds different to what I remember. Anyway, they do seem to be concentrating a bit too much on... Well, they're doing research and they're doing power generation, and Cookie is just doing that. Nobody's doing any digging anymore, which isn't ideal. I'm not quite sure we should really be giving that much of a toss about research when we've only got 3 duplicates. Right, so this is some This is not RimWorld, so maybe I shall turn off. Oh no, Cookie is doing something. Oh, she's holding a hold of breath. I really want this. In fact, actually, I do need to actually redo that, don't I? I need to make sure that's going to happen. Right, let's sort that out. So the point of the game is just to make a self-sustaining colony, if you're not familiar with it. And so you just simply have to throw up loads of systems. So to start with, you have to start coming up with ways to generate oxygen. Early on, that means mining out kind of like this green slush, this algae, and putting it into this machine here, which creates oxygen. But to actually make this oxygen machine actually do that, you need to actually connect it up to power systems. At the start of the game, you only have this and people running in wheels, like hamster wheels, to generate power. But later on, you get automated systems where you can feed it things like coal or gas and everything like that. But later on, also, things get more and more complicated as you have to add different kind of power systems, like with more thicker wire. And you have to add pipes for water, good and bad water, because they like to poo. And it's a whole thing. There's a million things. You can just about keep it simple to start with, but even so. Right, that's that's powered. That's all fine. We actually need to. Yeah, that's right. We need to fabricate mush bar. Make that continuous. So they're going. I've just added a bill here, which makes them turn mush into food. So at least we've actually sorted the food situation. They've also got a place to gather water from as well. Hello to Sumavaris. Making a very good point about yeah, you can't really call this a 2D RimWorld because it is actually already 2D. Emmanuel asks, speaking of being organised, what do you like more, this or RimWorld? I think I probably prefer RimWorld just because it's got a much bigger sort of variety, because this one always feels like, well, you're starting in the same place and you have to expand outwards, and it feels like you have to be very cautious with your design. Whereas with RimWorld, it's a bit more kind of like it's a bit more creative, I think. It's a lot more creative, in fact, I think, just like designing your place. Whereas this one is very much about keeping systems in check. This is a much techier, like a sciencier game than RimWorld. This is more like that Stationeers that I'm playing on the channel at the moment, which is the very early access game, which is a bit like Astroneer, but it's all really techy like Space Station 13, an old game. Stop me if I'm going too fast. Aye. Ice Game says RimWorld, but the camera fell down. That's actually a very good way of putting it. Right, so we are digging out this is going to be a new room at some point. We'll give it a ceiling. I don't want to dig out that oxygen tile yet, because that's providing us with oxygen. But yeah, we've got this Ancient Danger thing, which is really kind of intimidating me at the moment. I don't even know how to get in there. But if it's anything like this, there might be a door around the back. I'm not quite sure how you'd unlock it. Oh, Evil Black Cat does also point out, yeah, there's very Don't Starve-esque graphics, because of course it's the guy who made this, the guys who made this actually did make Don't Starve. So I think when I first played this, I described it as Don't Starve meets RimWorld. But yeah, there's a lot. There's also, I'd throw in a few other things as well, because of the whole techie nature of the whole thing. Ooh. This week I'm drinking incredibly weak squash, so that's not exactly the most exciting thing in the world. I had a heavy day yesterday, so I don't want to be drinking beer or anything today. Right, where are we going? So the research is still being done. What is all this stuff? Polluted water? This is new. They never used to drop polluted water in this fashion. They just used to like emerge. That's interesting. I'm not quite sure what to do with that. But I think I am going to let them get on with the research. But at the moment, there's not really much power. Thankfully, the battery is fairly stocked up at the moment, so she's able to take power out of the battery. We haven't got this sorted. What's wrong at the moment? Insufficient resources. Nobody's providing this with water. Not quite sure if that's simply because they're lazy and stupid, or whether it's because there's no way of actually getting water at the moment. So maybe it's just that they can't quite reach. Go with that. They should be able to. I think so. Right, so you've almost finished doing your basic research. We have to find another place to put the supercomputer. Because once again, I mean, this is... Oh, there's so much to do. This is going to be a... well, if that's where the food is, that's where the microbe musher is, I'm tempted to put the mess here, but it just feels like a long way out. Evil Black Cat says you have to build a bottle opener. I don't know if that's a serious suggestion or not. Anyway, it is time to pick a new person. So I will need a name. So it wants to come up with a name for the new person that we're going to choose. That would be handy. Ari, we might rename, 2 athletics, 2 immunity, 5 tinkering and 1 strength. I think we've pretty much got most of that covered. So I don't really want that. Rowan's actually very good at digging. He's creative. Oh, this is him. He's new. He's got a lot of skills that the others don't really have. So I'm going to choose this guy. So he's going to be. If someone wants to come up with a name for Rowan, we will pick him and he'll print, and everything will be delicious. Evil Black Cat says you have to build a pump to get water. Yeah, but can't they? They just normally suck it up if they're close, though. Unless they've changed that. I really don't hope they've changed that, because that would be a pain in the arse. Right. Come on, give us a name then. The Mice Game says putting down a storage box. Yeah, I'll do that in a bit. That's never the most 100% useful thing at the very start. I usually do that after a while. Still waiting for a name from chat. We need Rowan's new name. He's a very creative person with a very good immune system. So he's not going to get. He's definitely not going to get any diseases anytime soon, and he's going to be very good at digging. So Ian Sands suggests Stupid. Well, fine. And here's Stupid. So apparently you can't. Evil Black Cat says you cannot. They no longer suck up water automatically. That's a pain in the arse. Yeah, because they usually just like go near water and suck it up. Well, fine. Oh, a bottle emptier. Oh, you're right, Evil Black Cat. Oh, empties bottle liquid back into the world. Well, since that's all horrible stuff, that means we might need a shit pit at some point to actually dump stuff into. Later on we can recycle it into various things. But for now, I think it needs to be a shit pit. Which means... I don't know where to put one. Oh, someone's actually done the research. Let's just change the research. We've got advanced research doing now the supercomputer stuff. We could do with doing the plumbing. Let's do the plumbing. Oh god, now everyone's suggested loads of names now. Yeah, unfortunately, you were beaten to it. Right, I don't like the idea of doing a shit pit, but that's what I was used to do, and it was clearly the wrong thing to do, but never mind. But there's nowhere to put it at the moment, so we're digging out something there. It's just that it's irritating, there's just water in the way here. Well, we're just going to have to dig out a bit down here, I think. Which means... Oh, we've actually learnt how to make the research station. Yeah, I knew that, didn't I? Yes. I'm just going to stop them doing that. And hopefully they'll dig out this now instead. Yes, they're already doing that. Right. Unfortunately, there's not much oxygen down there. Yeah, we actually seem to be getting less and less oxygen. We will need some kind of scrubber to get rid of the carbon dioxide at some point. That's in the research tree, but these days, God only knows where. Right, I'm trying to select the research station here. There it is. So where is the filtration? Actually, we are doing the plumbing now. So, in fact, what are we actually doing? Liquid bridge, liquid pipe, and pump. So these are all boring stuff down here, but it will unlock a few other things as well. Electrolyzer produces oxygen, and carbon skimmer. That's a new name, I think. So we'll have to research air systems next. In fact, I'm going to queue that up. So we will end up with a carbon skimmer and get rid of the carbon dioxide from the air, which will be very handy indeed. Emanuel's pointing out there's talking about the automation upgrade, which was a previous upgrade to this one, the update. And apparently there was a bunch of logic gates. They're all just standing around. Oh, this is literally just doing bugger all. Right, I'm going to have to pause this for a second. Oh, I know why. God damn it. Yeah, that's a bit more like it. Right. That's more like it. Hooray! Oh, hello to Guile! Welcome back, Guile. Always a pleasure. Yeah, you've only missed a quarter of the stream. Yeah, with well, all you've done is miss me making a very small, oxygen not included colony, which is precarious at best. As I said, they've changed a lot of the games since last time I played it. Not just the latest stuff where they've added a load of stuff, but there's a bit of tweaking with the earlier stuff, which I was not expecting. Ian Sands asks a while ago, "What's your favourite RimWorld mod?" I don't really use that many mods. I'll be Pixies and say fracking universe. No. Well, actually, which RimWorld mods did I like? I guess Call of Cthulhu, the big dark, the pack. You know, that big pack of Lovecraftian type stuff, where you actually had realistic darkness and creatures and stuff like that. I really should have explored that a bit more, because that was a good, solid, big, fat mod with a lot of content, which I didn't end up getting around to seeing. Because I only lasted about 7 episodes of the series. Oh god, I'm going to get itchy. Wait 1 second. There. That was best dealt with off camera. Right. So let's look at our this situation. A food situation is going okay. We can't. We haven't researched it yet. We can start planting things, but I'll probably end up just in the course of this stream just sticking to the microbe musher. Let's try and get. No, I'm trying to remember where the damn things are. Try and get a storage box. I think it might be in the base. There is a storage compactor, which will basically be our basic chests. We haven't made a mess hall yet, have we? I've forgotten where I meant to put that. Probably down here. It's just actually a bit carbon dioxide at the moment, so instead I think I'll put the mess hall up here. So, do I need to research something for that? Ah, poopy, I do. Yeah, I have to research food and stuff. Well, fine. What I can be doing is put down a supercomputer. Which will, because for most things in the game, you need to research stuff at the normal research table and the supercomputer, like simple and difficult research. So you do need both for the most part. Ian Sands says, for the RimWorld things, the psychology mod. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know that. I've never tried it. Yeah, it's kind of like ads. Yeah, I know the one you mean. I should check that out at some point. Emmanuel says I should build real rooms for the colonists instead of these barracks. Yes, I know what you mean. Put them into separate rooms. I might do that. But as I say, because we're in a stream situation here, I am doing quite a lot of stuff on the shortcutting. I'm not going to bother too much with the beautification and stuff like that. Hang on, we need to sort out this. That could be everything. I'm just going to make this put everything in there. Again, I could have a complicated system in my stockpile, but I'm not going to bother. Research is going on. Where are you? Lerny. You're walking very slowly around the place. Ah, right, okay. A lot of the carbon dioxide is now falling down here into the ship pit. So now, what do we need? I mean, what are we... Plumbing, isn't it? Manually pumps liquid into bottles. Oh, that actually puts things into the bottles. And the bottle emptier empties bottle liquids back out into the world. Well, where should I put this? What I might do is, since I've never tried this before, I'm going to try an experiment. I'm going to put it here, and hopefully it should gurgle down into the pit, into the shit pit. Ian Sands suggests the supercomputer will become sentient and kill you. Well, good luck to it, frankly. I mean, my colonists are very, very tasty, and frankly, I'd eat them if I could. Right, oh, that was very quick. Okay. Bottle emptier. Research. I pressed R to try and rotate it. I don't think you can do that in this game. No, you can't. I'm just used to games where you can rotate things. Anyway, I don't think this requires any power. It doesn't. Oh, that's okay. That's nice. Cohen Grunt says, supercomputer, potential to develop AI and kill you. I think we should definitely call it HAL 2. Oh, here he goes. Yeah, HAL 2 is up and running now. We do need... Oh, In fact, actually, no, actually, no, I think you actually need to complete plumbing before they actually use it. So, well, we'll leave that to it. Insufficient resources. Oh, that needs water. Oh, that needs water. Oh, shit. So we do need a liquid pump, don't we? So is that the only way you can actually get water, by putting a pump down there now? That does seem a bit harder. It says O to rotate. Oh, you can rotate things using O. Okay. Well... Oh, here we go. So... polluted water. There we go. So hopefully, now they will pick up the bottles, stick it in here, and then the water should drain down into the shit pit. So that should hopefully do something. Kyle says, sure, there are bottles, but are there biomes in them? I think not. Shout out to Starbound there. Episode 6 of Asteroid Base. Still the best Starbound series I did, I think. I've actually been doing any Starbound on the channel last week or so. That's simply because I haven't had time to do Fracking Universe stuff, which just takes absolutely bloody for ages to do an episode of that. Unfortunately, I seem to have replaced it with Stationeers, which an episode I filmed today took about 3 hours to film. That was just murderous. That was me trying... What was I trying to do in that? Oh, I was trying to program logic into a computer, actual logic, to make a solar panel spin and follow the sun throughout the course of the day. It's way more complicated than this game, I've decided. Fasty is just standing there. Light wounds and grimy. Alright. Oh, here we go, look! Look, it's polluted water is now coming out of the bottle emptier. And the bottles are indeed starting to disappear from here. Ah! That's good. Right, so we still can't build a bloody mess table until you finish doing your bloody research. But you're not doing it. Why aren't you doing this? I mean, there's power. There is power. Let's have a look at the power situation. We've got 800... Well, we've actually got 400 units going into the system at the moment. The battery is full. So we should have plenty of power. But Fasty is just being all slowy. It does say she's actually researching it. Maybe she's researching it. Maybe the animation's just broken. Maybe. That's very bizarre. I think the nozzle on the bottle opener is facing the wrong way, says Evil Cat. Well, what I'll do is that. That solves that. I think it might actually be going to the water. Was that really her health? 25 out of 100? Is she really that bad? We're not going to worry about it. She looks okay. I just don't like the fact that she just stood there at the moment. Oh, okay. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I think she was actually stuck. I think the game has... That was actually a glitch. For some reason, she just basically got stuck. And now she's actually fine again. Really don't know what happened there. Yeah, whatever. Right, there we go. So it should now drip down via our second channel. I really need to get the water sorted, don't I? The research is 8 out of 15 at the moment. Was that noise? Something really good. More research? Oh no, that's the old message. Get rid of that. Tip: fetching water. Ah, here we go. In order to carry liquids from place to place, duplicants must first bottle them for transport. Build pitcher pumps over pools of liquid. To pump these liquids into bottles. Okay. Right, now I see. This does mean that I think I should dig out this. So we'll do something slightly different here. We'll put the pitcher pump in here. Where can I actually build this then? This is different. So I can just... This is very peculiar. Not quite sure how I'm going to be able to connect this up. It's so tall. Cohen Grunt asks, do I plan to make a closed circuit for bathroom water? In theory, yeah. If we get actual time, because it's going to be a slow old process, this stream, I think. But yes, I mean, I've done that in my Let's Play series, where you have the filthy water pipes and the good water pipes all pumping around all over the place, and everything shall be nice. For now, I'm just doing the I'm just letting them poo in a bloody latrine. But yeah, in theory, might actually get to like some proper-ass closed systems, but we'll see. Ian Sand says she looks constipated. Oh, yes, people do get constipated in this. Manifold says you should consider building a big farm somewhere. It solves the food issue completely. Yeah, that's something on the list. It's just that it takes so long for them to dig out things, because there's so many other jobs to do. I really should do more digging out at the very start. Let's have a look at the oxygen. It's a bit horrible down here. There's one problem. Don't really like them being down here. Right, so they've actually dug this out now, so let's try this pitcher pump thing. See what actually... I mean, where do I even put this? It looks like that's not quite in the best possible place. It feels like I should actually put that higher up. Where's it? Cancel. There we go. Oh, they've gone to bloody bed. The lazy sods. So I guess I should... I'm going to mark out some places where I want to actually get them digging. I mean, I might as well just do all that lot. In fact, the whole thing, because this is all good to be used. We'll need that. This is going to be the mess hall, so do that. When we actually do eventually research food tables or whatever. Evil Black Cat says, put it wherever you want as long as the tube thing is in water. You can speed up the game, says Ian. Yeah, I'll do that actually. That's a good point. But I do like a little bit of downtime to catch up with things, to be honest. Well, let's I will just do that. It's actually already white. Does that mean it's going to dig that out for us? We'll see. So, so I suppose I don't actually have to connect this up to anything. The colonists will just pop up. Hopefully, they'll jump onto here, get some water, and then everything will be good. Or will it? So I guess they put the water into the bottles, and then they take the bottles to the supercomputer and then pour the water in without any further nonsense. Huna Pasky says, put it above water if you want. The pipe thingy under it reaches down into the water. Oh, okay. Well, I reckon this should be okay, I reckon. There we go, look. We are actually digging out a bit of space. And this fits things nicely, so we can leave that. Although, look, bottles of polluted water seem to have fallen. Oh, hello. We have ourselves a research. I'm slowly but surely getting back into the game now. You'll notice them just a bit. Not completely. But I'm feeling a lot more confident. Oh, yeah, they should be doing the research that I've queued up, so I don't actually have to set anything else. And they're already on it. And once the supercomputer is full of water, once people have actually built this and bottled the water and put it into there, all will be good. Food-wise, well, we still aren't making any of them bloody micro mushes, are we? Or whatever they call it, the mush bars. We still don't have water, but that'll happen soon enough. This has just got clogged up. Oh, there's been a landslide. Yeah. Right, fine. 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 That can happen at some point. We still have a little bit of oxygenation going on here, which is nice to see. Let's see what the... basically everywhere below the... This is oxygenated well, but everywhere below here is poisonous as dicks. Yushi says the computer needs water? Yeah, it is a bit peculiar, that. I guess it's just a way of forcing you to actually learn how to do water early on, I guess. Stuff like that. So they're all doing that. I feel like I want them to build this. Do we have all the materials to build this? I'm guessing we do. I'm just going to double check. Oh, we've unlocked all the plumbing stuff now, all the liquid pumps, and... Oh, we can actually build a proper liquid pump now, if we wanted to. I might actually do that here. I'll put it there, but I won't actually do anything with that just yet. Uh-oh, hang on. Something's happening, but also I just want to do that. Someone's fleeing. Oh, here we go. There's actually a monster, which I am going to select. If I can just... Hatch. Oh, that's the one. Select attack. And hopefully... I know there's a couple of people in this colonist who are pacifists. So, I think Lerny is... Oh, no, Lerny's all about it. Have we destroyed it already? No, I think that's it. I think we just destroyed a creature, but it was really hard to see. Especially because I was on Speedo. Yeah, we already destroyed a creature. Trust me. But Stupid has got all germy and weird. Evil Black Cat says, oh no, dicks are poisonous. Every guy I've ever dated lied to me. Got a very special white poison. Oh, disgusting. No, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, what's going on down here? Nothing. This is still... What is that stuff? That's actually spewing out nonsense. Polluted oxygen blocks, that is... Oh, okay, right. I think that's old stuff, old styly. We haven't got any water yet because we haven't built this. I haven't used any of the... I haven't actually prioritised anything yet. I've been very good. Presumably the priority thing still happens. You can actually still do that. Can you prioritise? Yes, there you go. You're not really... Is 7 better than what... Yes, it is. That's fine. You're never really supposed to prioritise things if you can help it, because that kind of like disrupts things. Oh no! Was someone just farting? Well, that was absolutely disgusting. Yeah, Kyle, I did narrowly avoid the reference. Hello to Officer Hoovy. Welcome to the stream. We've been streaming for 45 minutes. We've got an hour and a quarter to go. And Lerny is building our pump, which I wasn't actually going to bother doing just yet, but it's happening. Probably you're building this before you're building this. Is this requiring something that I haven't actually got? Should be building out of sandstone. Let's see if we've actually got all the stuff that we need. We have not got much sandstone. That's probably why. We do need more sandstone. This music is different, I know it. It's gone all weird. Right, remind me what sandstone is. That's the stuff. Well, we are digging that lot out. I think there's loads of sandstone in here, so I should probably be doing that. And only once we've got the sandstone should we be able to build that. It's really annoying. I forgot the fact that you actually have separate materials to build things with. You can do that in RimWorld, I guess, as well, can't you? Although that, I just basically build everything out of wood. Stop farting! It looks like Fasty is pumping green fart into Cookie. That's crazy. Crazy talk. Right, so that pump is actually happening. Which means at some point we might actually be able to build a proper bog, or lavatory. Requires sanitation research. Oh, that's a bit further down the tree, I think. Evil Black Cat says, I believe Stopid is flatulent. Well, let's have a bit of a look at his character. Flatulent! Alright. Duplicate. Oh, yeah. Bottomless stomach. Very... Likes to eat a lot. Flatulent. Farts. Mole hands. Good at digging. Iron gut. Won't get sick. And will binge eat if they get too stressed. Stress is 0. I think for the purposes of the stream I did turn down the effects of stress. Since last time I played, you can actually customise the game a small amount. Basically, it looks like it gives you an easy mode, I guess. The water pump. It needs to block on its side. It needs a block on its side. Oh, this pump. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was... yeah, right. Right, let's see if that does anything. Come on! Come on, Lerner, you slowy. I'm going to rename you Slowy at this rate. In fact, I am going to. Slow prick. There, now we'll know. Now everyone will know. You'll have to introduce yourself at parties as a slow prick. I'm getting intimidated by Fasty over there. The pump build, says Eric, is blocked on the right corner by a rock. No, that should be fine, I think. Oh, we need to power the damn thing. Well, I'm going to leave that for now, because I don't really care that much about pumping water around the shop. Well, we've built it. Brilliantly, I wasn't paying any attention and it did it off camera. Hooray for me. Well, at least we have a way of getting water now, and already the water's spilt. Yeah, this is going to get a combination of water and bad water. Food poisoning. 18,000 germs. And falling. Ooh, what are you? A shine bug. Oh, aren't you a pretty little thing? The colony requires wash basins. I'm guessing that requires sanitation research. I believe we have got bugger all of that. Oh god, we have to do so much research. I forgot about all this. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more research these days. And also, I'm sure a lot of the things that early on are locked behind research, which I'm not sure they used to be. Right, so I'm just going to let them. I'm going to let them sleep. I'm not going to speed things up just now. I'm going to have a quick drink of water. I feel like I should be marking out some... I really want to know what's in here, but... You can't dig out that wall. You can dig out that, and you can... I'm not sure if I've actually... I don't think I have. I have a feeling it's something to do with the locked doors in the other side. Mystery door. Don't like mystery doors. I don't like you either. The ladder just ligging about the place up there. That's silly. Right, so let's see what gases are like up here. Oh, that's a bad gas. That's bad. I don't really want to be coming up here and... Nah, I'm not going to worry about what's up there at the moment. I think I'll try and dig slightly more downwards. Although that's actually full of oxygen down there. That's actually going to be quite tasty if we get hold of that stuff. But I want to be cautious here because there's a lot of... I should really finish my thoughts, but never mind. Algae terrarium, we do need to be able to build that, but we do need basic farming, so I think that should be our next research. Might as well use a hotkey. Farming's right at the top, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll do that after we've done air systems. And we'll be able to get the carbon skimmer, and then we'll go to the farming thing. Where's the food stuff? Meal prep. Mess table. The mess table's all the way there. Yeah. Oh, I've turned it off. God damn it. How do you queue these things up? I think there's a button. Is it? Shh. No, I'm sure there's a queuing system, but maybe not. Anyway. Right, let's see what's going on. Now they're actually awake again. Slow Prick is finally doing some food. We are actually getting some food sorted. Which means that they have actually delivered some water. Fasty is doing nothing again. Fasty, why are you doing this nothing thing again? I don't like Fasty. She keeps on getting stuck. Our Cookie's actually eating. So our food situation is quite low now. It's also refrigerated. Pollution exposure. Yeah, that's not ideal. Now we're running out of power. The battery is not very big, is it? We do probably now we've got more machines on the go. We really should get a few more batteries going. We're running out of space along here. Right, we'll do that. Dig all that out. Fertilizer. All right. So that'll be another digging project for them to do. And we've also got a little bit of building for them to do as well. Actually, there's quite a lot of stuff here now. Not quite a lot of room to do stuff in. Very oxygeny as well. So maybe I really should move things around a bit because things are getting very cramped down here. Yeah, I think the batteries I'll carry on doing over here. I'll put in another battery here just to make the absolute most of what we've got. Yeah, all wired up. Oh no, someone fell over. Fasty fell over. What a prick. Unlike Slow Prick, who's a right prick. Food safety. Oh god, sterility. Storing food in sterile or refrigerated environments will keep the produced food clean, while carefully placed hygiene systems will prevent your cooks from infecting the food. Ay ay ay. Dangerously contaminated food can be recycled by clicking the compost button. That's stuff that I don't know about. So no. God, we need more oxygen. Oxygen is not included. Thankfully we are doing research. Oh! Oh, it tosses people out. Okay. Fine. Well, the batteries are nice and full. This one is anyway. You need the barg and you're getting sorted. I have a feeling it doesn't feel like you get as many colonists so quickly anymore. It feels slower. I mean, we've been going for almost an hour and we're still only on 4 colonists. I'm pretty sure you used to get more than that. But hey-ho, maybe wrong. Officer Hoovy reminds me about farms. Maybe I should do it up here. Maybe I'm going to start with a small farm. This is going to be the mess room. I'll start with him. I think over here. Over here. I don't think I can actually start building any actual farm stuff yet, though, can I? Because I still need to research everything. So that's going to have to wait a little bit longer. Air systems. We've researched all that on the basic researcher, and now we're on the supercomputer. So we're still waiting for that to happen, but that's going quite well by the looks of it. No one's doing anything. No, they're all over here. Still feels like we've only got 3 colonists. Oh, that's where you are. Ah, okay. Someone clogged the bog. And now poor old Slow Prick is having to get the plunger in there. That's not a very nice job to have. Although he has got very cool hair. I'll give him that. And we have filled up our stuff. With stuff, basically. They do seem to sweep up better than they used to. Although you still have to mark a lot of stuff. But sweeping and mopping was something that I always found hard to actually encourage them to do. Even when I actually, prioritise everything. But, anyway. There's a lot of discussion about disgusting food in this game going on in chat. About maggoty food and all disgusting light and stuff like that. But yeah, it is a bit of a gross out. You just don't have to think about it too hard, I think. Ah. What? Pitcher pumps. I wonder what else there is that I haven't noticed. Ventilation, utilities and refinement, none of which are actually doing it. Oh, you can do wash basins already. Oh. Huh. I thought you had to... Okay. I thought you had to do sanitation research. Well, I'll put a wash basin... I should put it next to the bog, shouldn't I? I feel like I should move the bog. It's a bit stinky down there at the moment. Where would I put the bog? I don't know. I think for now I'm just going to sling up a wash basin and not give a toss about it too much. I'll put it... That's a huge wash basin. Well, I want the kind of like with the sanitation stuff. Anything that involves water pipes, I want to be over here, just so it all connects up together. So I don't really want to put. Anyways, I'll start it. Let's go put a sink there for now, and be damned. Okay, so we have completed the research. So we can now research basic farming. It also means we can now improve our oxygen situation. Carbon skimmer filters carbon dioxide from the air. New colonist approaching. So the carbon skimmer I'll put... There's actually quite a lot of carbon dioxide up there, which is not ideal. I'm going to put this kind of like here. I don't know what requirements, like power requirements, it's going to have. It requires power. Ah. Well... That's not too bad, because we can run a power line down here. That's not ideal, but it'll do the job. What I might do is actually put a tile there. What I also might do whilst... Can I beautify yet? I don't think I can. I think you have to research that, don't you? Anyway, we'll get ourselves a new colonist. So if so, we need a new name for a colonist. So, chat, name. Whoever's first. So long as it's not too rude, I'll actually do. Let's actually get that shown. So we actually are going to have... We'll probably have an all-rounder. Creativity, we will actually need an artist. Oh, you're an artist over here. So we're going to choose her. And so we do need a name. So no, really. Pigeon Suck suggests I could move the storage things and put the wash basin next to... Oh, then you cut yourself off. Right. Well, yeah, I might do a bit of moving around the place. Too rude. Yushi suggests too rude. Oh, I've renamed a D. Sweet D. Too rude. Or too spooky. Carl also suggests too rude, but in a different way. With a number 2. But no, we're not at home to Mr. TechSpeak. Or these newfangled emojis that I've heard so much about. Right, so too rude is already on the case. You're already doing something... Oh, everyone's stinky. There's stink all over the place. Is that de-stinking, maybe? What are you doing? You've got funny teeth going on. Is everyone cold? Temperature overlay. Nah, everyone's fine. Thermal comfort, everything's fine. Light, everything's not fine. We could really do with a bit more power, but it's not too bad at the moment. The batteries are just not really very full, are they? They're only both of them are only half full. I hope we've got enough material to build all this stuff with. We should have. I'm wondering whether we should move the storage solutions, but it's just that they're full of stuff now. And so it'd be really irritating to actually move it. I think what I'll probably end up doing is moving the bog. In fact, I'm going to get rid of that. And what we will end up doing, I think, is the ladder up here. I'll go across there. And sanitation, I think, will happen maybe here-ish. We'll make a sanitary room. This can be... We'll actually make a proper bog room. Did I actually put a tile there? I don't think we did. No, this will be the bog room, just here. And then we can plumb it in as necessary. But yeah, we'll do stuff. Let me have a look at this. The latrine. Using a toilet will relieve additional stress if it is located in a latrine. So, room criteria. Toilet, wash station, no industrial machinery, minimum size 12, maximum size 64. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we just need a toilet and a wash basin in here. I guess any old toilet will do, not just... you can have an outhouse, or a lavatory, as posh people don't call it. Yeah, that could be the toilet then. Kyle says the number 2 was actually a subtle reference to human waste, a joke you have now missed out on. Curses! Pigeon Suck says you can get doors that cut out gases, so that's good. I don't think I've actually got many doors at the moment. I've only got pneumatic doors at the moment. Officer Hoovy says you are going to need lots of boxes. Yeah, I'm already full up, aren't I? Well, the storage area, I'm going to move that to probably... yeah, just bung a load in there. And then I probably will end up moving these. Once those are built, I'll just empty these out and then move them. I'll move the toilet as well, because I want this area kept... Well, I want the whole... Oh, God. This is going to get so cramped, isn't it? There's that and all. Oxygen-wise, we're not doing too badly. There's still pockets of shit, though. Or bad carbon dioxide all over the place. It's not good at the moment, but it'll do. It'll do. Pick up the food on the ground. Is the food on the ground? There's mealwood seed. And there's some sand. Can't see any food on the ground. They should be putting it in here, shouldn't they? Unrefrigerated. Yeah. How far out do I need to actually get? I don't think I've actually dug out far enough to actually get into refrigerated areas. And granite. It's actually really hard to do in the dark. There's some gold down there. Can't see any... I think I just need to dig just that further. I've got to go through polluted water. I wonder how big this level is these days. I wonder if that's changed. Nah, who cares? I think to hell with them. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Oh, just need to actually allow that comment. Unfortunately, if you say swears, YouTube will try and censor you, I'm afraid. Pigeon Suck asks, has this game updated enough to become fully sustainable? Good question. I don't know, because that would be late game stuff, which I'm not really used to. I don't really know enough about the late game stuff at the moment. But you could just about get a sustaining colony when it first came out, but it was too fiddly and it was too boring trying to actually force that to happen. Well, I really want the game to be a bit more open about things, let you design things the way you want, but it just seems to be optimal ways of doing things, which doesn't really allow you the full creative freedom half the time. Fental WPG Rupug says, I have a base of 30 people that can live forever. That would be very impressive, actually. But you would actually have to really plan everything out. I generally prefer to play in a bit more of a improvisable way, which means I'll fail, basically. What's going on? Oh, I've just realised I'm getting more advice. 1 sink per toilet. Ah, that's good advice. So yes, we'll do. So toilet, wash basin, toilet, wash basin, toilet. We can probably. I probably won't bother doing all 3 actually. I'll just do 2 of each, and that'll fit nicely in there, I think. If you keep hatches in there, they eat the waste for you. Oh, hatches is in the... I've killed one of those. Those are the funny little creatures that I killed one of earlier, but we didn't really see it very much. I don't know much about how to keep things as pets yet. That's something that happened after I last played this game, so pets might be a bit beyond me in the stream. Hello to Jeremiah O'Neill. Pigeon Suck is also adding to the whole hatches thing. The hatches could fall into an area with automatic fertiliser things. Not sure if those exist. Oh, Pigeon Suck. And then just starts talking about poop. Right, so the research is still happening. That's good. This is not being built. That's bad. We do not have copper ore, by the looks of it. Yes, we do. It's just that nobody's doing any building at the moment. Who are the builders? Who is the best builder? Oh god, this is getting out of hand. I haven't bothered doing any of this stuff. Everyone's capable of building. Cookie is good at building, apparently. Well, comparatively. No one's really good at construction. It's a bit of a mess all around. Everyone's doing things like power. I think too rude. I'll take you off that. We need to do that either. Art. Well, yeah, she's an artist. Oh, she's an artist. Compass. Yeah. In theory, too rude should at some point help build. But I don't blame it if she doesn't bother. Slow Prick is... after all that, Slow Prick is doing the building. Hello to Batty Tony? Batty Tony? Fental says, coal is more useful than fertiliser. Well, I haven't actually got any coal yet. Or have I? Also, nobody's doing any digging over here. Colony requires wash basins. Oh, nobody's digging this out. My bog room. They're just too busy doing the power, which seems to be still a bit of a Sisyphean... a boulder up the hill task. I said, neatly sidestepping up the necessity to pronounce something difficult. Sisyphean. Syphilism. Syphilism. Archipelagio. No, hang on. Research complete. So we've made the basic farming technology, which means we can now make ourselves a terrarium. That's good because this does not require power. There's actually quite a lot of nasties down here. Look at this. Let's put one there. And this is theoretically very early game stuff, so it doesn't require any power or wiring up. So I'll just plug in a few. I could put it right down at the bottom. I seem to remember if you put it in water, that's a helpful thing. But knowing this, they'll have changed that since last time I played. I could put it in dirty water. Dirty water! I'm going to put one there. Apparently if you feed hatches stuff, they turn it into coal. Ah. Pigeon Suck says, last time I played this, I remember it being impossible. Oh, it's still impossible. Well, you have to be technically and planning-minded, I think. Hence what I was saying earlier about him. I tend to play things in a more improvised way, and then things tend to go hideously wrong very quickly. Slow Prick has just upgraded his talents. Hopefully cooking, because that's what he seems to be doing at the moment. We are making a decent amount of food. It's in the sense that the food situation is not getting any worse, so it's not getting any better either. Right, research task. Meal preparation, yes, we'll do that. We'll finally be able to build a mess hall. Right, so just got to wait for people to do building and digging at the moment. Oh, they built the terrarium. So in theory, we should now be turning. Oh, and does it make any? Oh, no, it's fine. It doesn't actually emit anything bad, does it? It consumes carbon dioxide, it consumes water, and emits oxygen. We also need algae. I think I believe we've got plenty of algae. Organics. Oh, flip off. Organics. We've got 2,000 algae, so that's not too bad, but it does mean we're going to have to keep on digging. I hate that. I hate all this nonsense up here. Ah! Also, I hate the triangles, as I've already mentioned. They're too small. Meanwhile, Too Rude is delivering some stuff over here. I think it was copper ore. Also, the wire needs to be done, so it's all about copper ore at the moment. There's a lot of bloody carbon dioxide down here. But we are improving the situation. It feels very like we are getting more oxygen at the moment. Building entombment. Oh, the pump has got entombed. Which hardly really matters because we're not using the pump at the moment. That's the secondary pump. That's the posh pump. Right. Come on, lads. I want you to dig this out. I might actually have to prioritise this. Disinfect has... That's something... I just don't know how that all fits in with things at the moment. Did I actually successfully prioritise that? Why is it not doing that? Prioritise... Nah, whatever. Meanwhile, refinement... Oh, I've got compost at last. Breaks polluted dirt out into fertiliser. Let's put that... Well, we seem to be building a bizarro room down here, so let's do that. Food-wise, we now have a planter box. Ah, now we can do the basic farming stuff. We may as well start off a bit of farming. Temperature-wise, it'll be fine. These... all very basic stuff. We don't need to like pump water into it, and we are going to put basic plants into it. It's just something that we can have a secondary source of food, and we probably do need more. I can't remember what the old ratios used to be. I can't remember if you needed something like 3 planters per colonist or something like that. So we haven't got enough really, but it's a nice little token effort, frankly. Get rid of that. If you grow the meal lice plants, 3 per person. Oh, ha! Yeah, I'm actually saying 3 per person. You never need to cook again. Oh yeah, so actually 3 per person is exactly right. So that's good to know. I do remember some things. 6. Yeah, why not? Not doing anything else up here at the moment. That is still theoretically going to be the mess hall. And this is still theoretically going to be the bog. But they're just not building at the moment. What are they doing? You are cold and doing something... Oh, with the water. You're getting the water, I presume. Oh, no, you're sanitising... Oh, I see. You were sanitising the machine. Right. And then you were getting some water. Give the plant light and it will grow faster, says Ice Games. So, what I'll do... That'll eventually be I guess, a wall. And we can run some power through it. I have a feeling we're going to need more power, though, because it definitely feels like... In fact, we can see the power is very low. I know we're not actually generating much at the moment, but we'll definitely need some source of power. But trouble with power is, I mean, you have to stick with manual generation for quite a long time into the game before you actually get any other choice. And then there's always downsides, like pollution or stuff. It's not very pleasant. I want to make building digging faster, prioritise it to 10. I did try. I wasn't quite sure why it wasn't actually... Oh, it does actually work. So in theory, yes, this is actually supposed to be being done. It's just that they're not. Fentel says you do not have sinks in the right place, so people are not washing their hands after the bathroom, so germs are everywhere. Well, I say that's what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is set up this bathroom and have toilets and sinks in here. But it's just taking so long. I might end up just putting up a wash basin anyway. But I was going to do that, but then things happened. Computer's crashing. Oh, presumably not the... You don't mean this one. Why aren't you sleeping in a bed? Oh! Right. I forgot we've got 5 colonists these days. I could do with doing some more light, but... Light isn't a huge problem. I think light helps de-stress people a bit more, but our stress levels are still 0. Our immune system is still 100%. Basically, I've got it on easy mode, I guess. So, I don't have to worry too much. Still got a little bit of oxygen happening, which is nice to see. And we can't actually build up there at the moment. It's a bit too high up, I think. Well, never mind. Right, here comes Slow Prick. God, he's a slow prick. Yeah, that's too far away from there. Yeah. Oh, here we go. No, that's all been done. That might actually be too high. I'm sure they could actually reach that high, though, because they are making that... able to make it that tall. We've seen that over there. I just feel like there's some... Ah, whatever. This is happening, that's all I care about at the moment. Look at that, I put the bloody algae thing in the doorway, haven't I? Damn it. That's not supposed to be there. That's going to have to be deconstructed. There's going to be a door put there. Well, I don't know if I can't remember if bogs, some areas will pollute stuff. Let's actually put a new one. Well, these aren't being built yet, so who cares? Fentel's giving me some advice to take 2 people to make food, 1 to cook, 1 to get more water, 1 for the power. So with 3 people making the food, not much can be done with 5 people. Oh right, he's no. I'm just looking back at what people have said. Oh right, he has no flowing where they want to dig. This isn't being built, is it? Unbreathable in here. Oh god, look at that. Yeah, I kind of wish I had done that now. Anyway, let's actually try. Make it 10 tiles. 10 on the tiles to get them digging the bathroom. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Yes, that makes sense, doesn't it? There's a lot of other stuff that I wanted them to build, so yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Apparently I have 32k food. So I don't really need to worry about making food at the moment. So I could turn this off, I guess. Doesn't look like I've got that much food. I mean, the box hasn't got anything in it. Where is the food thing? Edible. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Muckroot and mush bar. I've got loads of mush bars. They're not going into the pot. Yeah, well. I'll turn this off for now, I guess. Disable. And hope for the best. That'll free up someone to do something. Look, they're really going for it now. In which case... Oh, we can't build a proper bog yet. But we can build... Let's build the sink, which is... I've forgotten where that is now. Where the hell is it? Where's the sink gone? It's like one of those brain farts where I just can't find what I want. There it is, the medicine. Medicine? That's... whatever. Right, so we'll build another bog in here. Oh, god damn it. It's not supposed to be there. There we go, that's more like it. Click the storage box and add all food priority 6. Storage box. How do you... Oh, I see what you mean. Huh. Good shout. Where are the mush bars then? You see, I think some 2 people have now pointed out the mush bars on the floor, but... Which one's the mush bar? Oh, I see. Yeah, the mush bars. I can see them. Yep. Under med... Oh, yes. Vental has just pointed out it's the sink is under medicine. There does seem to be a bit of a reasonably sizable lag, I'm afraid, between what I say and what... Well, when you actually hear it at the moment. Sink, 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 then 3 toilets. Oh, dear. Too late, I've done sink, toilet. Oh, well. I will probably put down another one, actually. I'm afraid I'm not going to use the I'm going to use the alternating system because that's what I've done to start with, and it just annoys me not to. Right, you and you. Why are you breathing so badly? Oh, all right. Really feel like I should mine out a little bit more. But what I really want to do is do a little algae thing, to be honest. Feels like this end is just getting so smelly. What else did I make? I built a carbon skimmer, didn't I? Is this actually working over here? The carbon skimmer. Apparently so. Apparently it is working. Oh, it's... Oh. Oh. It needs plumbing. It needs a lot of plumbing. Well, we've got a water pump, which is here. So, fine. We may actually have to do some plumbing then. Liquid pipe. So the liquid pipe, I guess, needs to run... Oh, it's entombed again! God damn it. So the liquid pipe will need to run all the way over to here. This is in such a bad place, isn't it? But this is the place where the carbon dioxide is. Although, having said that, there's actually loads of carbon dioxide over here. I'm tempted. Well, this is where it needs to be, so I'm gonna have to run pipes. We actually have done some more research. I'm just gonna pause it for a second. Ah, mess tables. Let's quickly do that. I'm not gonna build 1 per person. Just gonna build 4 for now. So they can eat in a bit more comfort now. Fental asks, do I have a Discord? Yes, I do. In the description of the video, the live video, there should be a Discord link, but I think it's right at the very bottom. So let me. I'll just make it really easy. I'll post it in chat as well. There. Now I've just completely ruined my entire thing on screen now. Hang on. Do. Right, there we go. Hopefully that should work. Move that down a bit. Ha! Jeremiah asks, how easy is this for someone that's never played this game before to learn how to play without the use of reading any supplemental information like wikis? Oh, it's tricky. It probably would be. There is incredibly basic kind of tutorial information that you get at the very start of the game. It's very, very light reading. What you'd probably end up doing is doing your first colony and failing spectacularly, and then just start a new one. But you will learn a lot just by doing that. But there's no way you can just start. I mean, to start with, you'll just place down systems fairly at random, and everything, and then you'll start to see how things are linked together. But it does take quite a while, I think. And you probably will need some advice, just because you'll keep on coming across niggles that aren't really explained very well. So it's not easy. It's not the hardest game in the world to pick up, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's an easy game. That was actually. Was that quite a while ago? Actually, it was quite a while ago. I didn't realise I scrolled up and read that. Right, where are we going? I know the sink's purpose is sanitation, but I still think it should be under plumbing, says Evil Black Cat. Yeah, I see what you mean, but needs water. Does it need water? Oh, God. I suppose it will do, won't it? So we actually have built... Hang on. Oh, so the sinks don't need plumbing. Hang on. Oh, okay. That makes the... Oh, look, he's actually using it. Oh, that's good. Don't have to worry about that, then. This is still entombed. God damn it. I'm losing track of what we're doing now. Oh, they're actually digging out stuff at the moment. Fentel has uploaded his base to my Discord if you want to go and check that out at some point. Right. One of the humans should only one human should haul. Yeah. Oh God, hang on. Never mind about that. We do need to actually start planting meal wood. You really have to select every single... Forgot how irritating this was. I'm sure there must be an easy way. I think mealwood grows under like average conditions, so I don't need to worry about changing temperatures or whatever. There's more plants than there used to be. Ah, here we go. These are built. Probably doing all 4 of these. I might do one that's sweepings only. There, lots of storage solutions. Also a nice little mess hall. Right. Ah, sleepy time. Need to do some research as well, I think. Agriculture. Probably won't get onto any of that stuff. Battery, let's go. Probably going to be power regulation. I think I need to do all the early stuff, don't I? No chance in hell I'm going to get anywhere near transit tubes, which is a shame because they seem like the most fun thing. Interior decoration might actually be a handy thing because keep people a bit more cheered up. Although, having said that, we're not really stressy in this, are we? So maybe not. Let's go for power regulation, the glamorous choice. Plant something in your farm, says Officer Hoovy. Already done that, yep. Okay, yep. On the sink, turn the arrow to point out of the room. So they do not wash their hands before use of the bathroom. Set direction left. Oh! How bizarre. Select to make duplicants wash when passing by from right to left. Oh, okay. That's bizarre. Okay. I did not expect that. Oh, no, they're asleep, aren't they? So we still need to make more oxygen, but we have actually built at least the algae terrariums. So it's getting rid of some of the... It's not great at the moment. There's still a lot of carbon dioxide, the red stuff, versus the really good breathable stuff. Anything blue is okay, but red is not good. We haven't actually sorted out the carbon skimmer yet. We will actually... what's under the food? I think it might be... Oh, electric grill! That seems to be reasonably new. I'm not sure if I've ever used that before. Let's try and get a bit of plumbing going. Let's try and get the water pumping. We're going to need some... we're going to need wastewater. But let's try and actually get this done. The pipes are going to need to go... This is not going to be elegant. Water goes into there. And we'll need waste. Oh god, the pipe system's going to be tits. This always happens. I never quite plan ahead this far. Oh god, yeah, Yushi's talking about the original... My first Fracking Universe series was actually with Spoiler 8, wasn't it? Second one was Deathstalker. Which, I wanted to use Spoiler 8 for the second season, but... I think his character... I can't remember why, but I wanted to use a fresh character for certain reasons. Yeah, but I think Fracking Universe had changed quite a bit, so I kind of needed a new character for that. Which is a shame, because Spoiler 8 is the one that people recognise. I'm going to put him on t-shirts at some point. Just you see. I actually launched merch now, but I need to actually add some more designs to it, because at the moment it's on Spreadshirt, and at the moment you can only get like the randomised user logo, which ain't that exciting. Although I'm going to probably order a mug for myself, because I actually like the look of the mugs. But I do want to do some designs based around, like sometimes maybe Starbound, maybe... Actually, I might actually do a "Oh, you're an artist" mug at some point, which will refer back to Oxygen Not Included and RimWorld. There might be a Tonk mug or something like that. And I've got a couple of other ideas as well, but I just haven't had time recently because Christmas, I mean December's been nuts busy. With the Ludum Dare, or Ludum Dare, however you want to pronounce it. Took up all the start of December, and now I've been doing all preparations for Christmas, because I won't be making videos for around Christmas. I haven't quite decided what my schedule is over Christmas. I think there'll probably be like probably like I take a 5 days without videos for once, but haven't quite decided that yet, and I'll just mention on things like Twitter and the Discord as that goes on. But it's looking like there's going to be a couple more episodes of Stationeers, a couple of Astroneer episodes, because the Astroneer update is basically landing kind of like tonight or tomorrow morning or something like that, depending on what time zone you're in. I know that I think some streamers have already got an early copy of that, so I've had a bit of a look, and it seems to be all about research, the new Astroneer update. Pretty much nothing but research. So it's not as content-rich as I was hoping for, but the new research system is apparently really good. Oh, Officer Hoovy is reminding me to put some lights up, and I really should do that, shouldn't I? That comes under... is that furniture, isn't it? Ceiling light. Haven't researched it yet. Oh, I decided not to do that, didn't I? Ah, well. Well, fine. Won't be able to do that then. Meanwhile, that's actually all being dug out. That's rather nice. Right, so... how's the pipework coming? Some of the pipework has actually been built. All of the pipework has been built. So I just need to actually make this some output dirty water now, and we should actually be good. Ideally I'd put the output of the dirty water to something that would actually recycle it into something, but I don't think I actually have any way of doing that yet. I think I will actually have to just put the waste out into the ship pit. Conveniently it is actually above the ship pit. So put a liquid vent there. And theoretically, once that's actually happened, the carbon skimmer will actually work, which will be nice to see. Michael asks, is there going to be any more Ludum Dare videos coming out? Maybe. I've done 10, and that was kind of like about how much time I've got. But there's a few games I kind of like wouldn't mind covering, so there might be another video, and there'll be another video. There might be a couple of more videos after Christmas as well. Rounding up winners and stuff like that. So yeah, there's probably going to be more, is what I can say at the moment. Irritating, there's just so much. Say December's been so busy that it's been a bit of a juggling act for videos. Star Trek Voyager in the chat. You can safely skip, well, it's like any Star Trek, you can probably safely skip the first season. Enterprise, oh, you can safely, you can, well, Enterprise can be okay, but you can safely skip that really if you haven't got much time. Although Scott Bakula, like him, good old Quantum Leap Scott Bakula. Right, so at least the sinks are working now anyway. Yeah, I'm getting rid of dirty water. I know this is actually like the quick and dirty way of doing it, and you really shouldn't do this, but this is what you do at the very start, just to get rid of stuff, and then you can recycle the dirty water into good stuff. I can't quite remember what system you need that, but I don't think I've researched it yet. Evil Black Cat says about Voyager, I think. It was a mistake to give them the goal of going home. It made too much of the show revolving around this one thing. Well, I think Voyager was a response to Deep Space Nine not being like Next Generation, I guess. But so I think Voyager was supposed to be just about well, it ended up just being about swirly swirly anomalies, didn't it? Oh, hello, what's going on? Research. Power research has been done. So power stations. I think we seem to be okay for now. Automatic control is all brand new stuff. It's a bit too complicated for what we actually need to do. So what's this? Brute force refinement produces sand from raw minerals. Inefficiently produces refined metals from metal ore. That sounds a load of crap. There. Could go into agriculture, but it might now be a good time to do the interior decor. Then we can actually get some light onto the situation. Scott Bakula is definitely the only reason to watch Enterprise. Aww. Yeah, it wasn't very character-driven, that show. Just a bit kind of like fairly bland people. I think Dr. Phlox was actually probably one of the a surprisingly watchable character. He was like Neelix, but good. It was actually very well. I think the guy who did Dr. Phlox did it very well. It was very engaging. He made a lot of... Hello. We've got a new... Okay. This is probably going to be the last guy we actually get a chance of doing. We seem to be going to get one every half an hour. So we need a new name for these lazy-ass buggers who are just... Was it trypophobic? Fear of holes. You're anemic, and you're a loud sleeper. We don't want you. Stinky the loud sleep. Stinky? Is that recycling a name that I... maybe it isn't. I know sometimes they actually recycle people that you've actually named before. But I might make Camille the one. She's actually got some really good learnings. You, constructor. Have we got any good constructors? I don't think we have. Maybe I'll actually get Lindsay instead then. Pigeon Suck wants one to be named Betty. Oh, well, I did have... Sorry, Yushi, I did actually see Pigeon Suck one first, even though technically you were first. But Betty. The cat. Oh, I've got to select that one first, haven't I? Betty the cat. Right, here we go. Well, actually, I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. How much food have we got, actually? We've still got loads of food. Yeah, I'm not going to bother making any more for the time being. Right, so this is hopefully starting to make a difference. If a little less carbon dioxide, but not a huge amount. I did actually miss a plus 10. Yeah, I might have actually managed to get the plus 10 learning thing. That might have been quite handy, actually, but I kind of wanted someone who's good at construction. I don't think we actually do have any other good constructors. I might be totally wrong there. Where's build? Yeah, and Betty, the new one, is actually by far the best builder. So at least there's that. I mean, learning was good, but yeah, whatever. Trying to keep a nice balance of skills if possible. Right, so you're not... Oh, you're not powered up, are you? Oh, that's why the water's... Yeah. But this is in theory going to start working soon. But we do need to power the pump, which is going to happen any second. Oh, we actually got researched a full-size battery now. Might do some replacing at some point of various things. I'll get rid of the toilet over here. I'll forbid all these. And in fact, I might just deconstruct. In fact, they've just disgorged everything anyway. Oh well, that's fine. Deconstruct, and I'll probably put a couple of batteries there or something. Okay, in the meantime, we need to do the power, and the glory. I wonder if we should build a little wall down here. I can't be bothered. There. Hopefully they'll be able to do that. Might not be brilliant. Apparently, Pigeon Suck says Betty the cat, the original cat, the real cat, was anemic, so she would be a shit constructor. Ooh. Oh no, they're all sopping wet. That means they'll be a bit cold, but who cares? If they get this job done... Oh no, the water... Oh, I forgot that had to happen. May have to do some running repairs here. Yeah, that wasn't brilliant, was it? That wasn't ideal. Oh no, don't sleep in the water! Oh, Betty's gone to sleep in the... Two people have gone to sleep in the water. Hang on. Now we go... Oh no. Don't go that way. Where are you going? I don't know what's happening now. Do we need another bed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jobs. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6. This should be okay. They've woken up now, and they're just doing some more work. Hang on, I'm just suddenly talking about communism in the chat. Aye, aye, aye. Anyway, let's sort this out. They're all... What are you doing at the moment? I really want them just to finish this and bugger off. Someone was just suffocating then. Just get out of there. Are they able to get out at all? I'm not sure they are. Right, get on with it. Yeah, Frontal is actually confirming they cannot reach the ladder. So I'm just quick. Let's speed things up. There we go. And they survived, although they didn't actually get any sleep last night, which is a pain in the arse. Well, they survived. That's the main thing. Right, so we've got about 20 minutes left I'll probably have to pack up a few minutes early because I've got to do stuff before 9 o'clock. I will actually probably have to pop over and have a bit of a look at the... I think they're going to be... there's going to be an official Savage Land stream. Oh, hypothermia. At night. I think it's at 9 o'clock, so just after this stream. So I might pop by that for like 10 minutes just to see what's going on with that game, because now they've apparently started redeveloping the game. Apparently they need med beds. Do I actually have that? We do. Is there actually a hospital room? Official hospital room in this? I wonder if there is. Med bay. Yes, there is. This is actually an official mess hall now, so they're getting stress relief from there. So that's an official mess hall, and that's an official barracks, which is good to see. What I might do, since this is a bit of a... Actually, they're going to die if they go in there, so maybe not. Oh, I've just made everything a... Oh, god damn it. I know what we'll do. We'll make this into a very small hospital. Med bay, whatever. Hopefully that's going to be big enough to actually still qualify as a thing. Medical, med bay. So it's just going to be one. Oh, I can't! I can't build any more out because that's the ancient danger in there. Do I need more tables? Maybe. Maybe I'll add another. I'll add one more table. But it's not as if they... I mean, I don't need one table per person, really, I've found. Because they don't all seem to eat at once. Well, maybe they do, but... I fail to care that much. The mess room, yeah, I'm going to leave that as low priority anyway, making that sort of stuff. And Fentel says, click red alert. Oh, I should have done that, shouldn't I? Yeah, I guess so. Right, anyway. Still talking about various political forms in chat. How bizarre. Right, anyway. Look, Too Rude is getting some stuff into a gob. We've got a med bay. Medical building is outside the med bay. It is it? That's not counting as a med bay. Minimum size 12 tiles, that's fine. Oh, it needs a toilet and a table. Oh. That's no good. We can get a table. But no... Well, that's not going to work, is it? At least, well, we won't get the benefit of a med bay, but... we won't be able to quarantine them, but at least we'll be able to... What the hell are you doing? At least you'll be able to recover a bit. Right, so that's all. Oh, here we go. And we can finally build a big battery. That takes up 2 squares, doesn't it? Double battery situation. Let's wire it up. Nobody's doing any running at the moment. The batteries are still fairly full. Oh, so that's fair enough. You need... Oh, Fentel points out that the... Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, they actually are assigned. Oh, bloody hell. They don't just use any old table. Oh, I didn't realise that. Sorry about that. But so we've got 6 colonists and only 5 tables. So someone is going to have to suffer. Or might just like them. Might just bung in a random table somewhere else. That's a pain in the arse, isn't it? I know it's not ideal. But sod it. Hello to Road 85, we just turned up. Right, so, yeah, just a quick bit of admin as we wait for things to happen. So this is the last stream of the year, because I stream on Sunday evenings, and next Sunday is Christmas Eve, and then Sunday after that is New Year's Eve. I won't promise it, but there's a small chance I might do an extra stream, possibly somewhere between Christmas and New Year, but that's definitely no promises or anything, but that might happen, maybe on like just before New Year's Eve, like the last couple of days of the year. But other than that, no, I can't stream on this other Sundays. And then we'll, definitely resume in the new year as usual on Sundays. If I haven't just randomly gone over to Twitch or anything like that. But even if it did start on Twitch, it'd still be the same time. Right, let's see what's going on. Everything seems to be reasonably ticking over. We are actually starting to... Yeah, look, we are getting on top of the carbon dioxide situation. Apart from over here, which is still a bit disgusting, admittedly. What I might do... I'm not going to bother making more bogs and things like that. I'm going to bung in a little terrarium just there. Oh, hang on. getting all throaty now. I'm starting to lose the ability to talk coherently, although that doesn't usually stop me. Right, I just need to. I need to now make sure that everything's okay. That still doesn't need. Food is going down a bit, but it's still not too bad. Supercomputer, we do actually need some more research. Artistic expression. Yep. So the whoever you're an artist is in this one, you can get that sorted. Now I've actually got a bit of decor. Automation, look at that. I still haven't actually touched any of that sort of stuff. So I need a little bit of light. What I might do is put a light. Where's a ceiling light? Just here. Just so those guys are not in the dark and getting all pissy and that. And I might put another one in there. I don't really want to use up all the power though. I just like to only bother lighting the absolute necessary stuff. I'm not running these wires through walls, but yeah. See if I care. Oh, well, the tables are now done, although for some reason Cookie has not got a... There we go. For some reason that needed to be done manually. Oh, so the food situation, that's all growing nicely. Everything's doing that over there. Stupid has fallen asleep. Too Rude is just, by the looks of it, just recovered, and it looks like she's now going to sanitize herself. That's why we need a sink, I think, a toilet and a sink in there. Maybe I should try and get into the ancient danger. Right, let's have a look. Let's how do we do this? I mean, I could dig through here, or I could try and get in via the back. So I don't know how to do this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and attack it from this side and see what we can do. Lamps for the farm, points out officer. I'm probably not going to bother. My power situation is quite low at the moment. Oh, actually, I've got plenty of stuff in there. So I might as well just bung in a quick one. So I'm still not 100% sure this is actually necessary, but I think it helps. It just seems to be using up a lot of our stuff. Yeah, normally I'd run these things through walls, but conscious of the time now. They can do that if they can be bothered. In the meantime, what's going on? Oh, they're getting the water, that's fine. Oxygen is still definitely improving at the moment, so that's nice. This is still a little carbon dioxide-y, but hopefully this... Missing foundation. Oh, they need to actually build that, don't they? Prioritise. 9. Just build it, you fools. There we go. There we go. That sprung to life, and hopefully should get rid of some of the bloody carbon dioxide. Right. Okay. So I just need to, prioritise. Digging. Since we are coming to the end, I'm getting a bit more fast and loose about things. And they're all going to bed. Including Slowprick, who's got there quite early. Oh, Betty looks like she's just upgraded. Athletics has been raised to 2. Wow. Right, we're still missing a couple of colonists. Well, one colonist. One colonist has fallen. Oh, that's fine. Too Rude is still recovering. What's wrong with her? Oh my god. Look at the oxygen situation in here. Ah. That's not good, is it? She's not going to be able to breathe. Unfortunately, I don't have any ventilation yet. Otherwise, I'd build a little ventilation tile and have all the gas fall out of there. Well, if we get a chance, that'll be the next research task. In fact, what am I researching at the moment? Artistic expression, don't care. Let's try and get... Which one will it be under? I bet it's going to be like really far on, isn't it? It's not going to be under there. Sanitation, not going to be under there. Filtration. Gas filter. Airflow tile. That's what we need to do. Oh, we need to do ventilation. Oh, we just haven't done the basics of ventilation yet. Bloody hell. There's a discussion about whether light actually makes a difference to this sort of plant in chat at the moment. I'm just going to leave it there. Meanwhile, Pigeon Suck is crashing all over the place. Oh dear. But I think now I just want to concentrate on this Ancient Danger thing. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get in there, to be honest. I can't actually see a real decent way of doing this. I'm just going to see if I can actually get into there, and if I can't, I'll try around the back. And if I don't know how to actually get through the locked door, then I have no idea what I'm going to do. Oh, hello! Door toggle. This door requires a sample to unlock. Submit bioscan. How peculiar. Right. There's a bit carbon dioxide up here, sadly. But, never mind. Meanwhile, power generation is going on. Nobody's building that, but I don't care. Bog is happening. People are attending their toilet. Taking their ease. And they've given up doing this. You bastards. Actually, what are they doing? Research. Oh, here we go. Betty and Slowprick are having a race. Slowprick is as fast as Betty these days. Slowprick must have actually got some improvements to his athletics. Slowprick. Look at that. Stress 0, immune system. Pretty good. Yeah. Turning down stress was a very convenient thing with the stream. You have to dig around to the door. You should be able to get in, says Evil Black Cat. Okay. I don't really want to go down. Maybe that's going to be an absolute pain to get to, I think. So, let's try and go round here. I have to do this quite quickly. I'm going to speed things up a bit. Just so we can actually do this before the end of the stream. Too Rude is almost cured, apparently. They said 0.2 cycles until her hypothermia, I think it was, cures itself. Meanwhile, she's already sorting out food. That's good. Right, come on, you lads. Oh, there's a prick. Shall I kill it? Might as well. Kill it! Check people's health. If anyone is less than 100%, they have -3 speed penalty. I think everyone's okay at the moment, just from having a quick look. What did you say? Less than 100%. Oh, okay, so the Slowprick is technically actually slowed right down. And also, for once, Slowprick is actually getting some stress. 0.07. After she is done healing, heal the other people. Slowprick. Okay, Slowprick. Where's Slowprick? I could select him a bit better than this, but I just want to see what's going on at the moment. Right, Slowprick. Actually, don't know how to do this. There. Maybe that'll force him. Ah, there we go. Yep, Slowprick is now improving. Meanwhile, Too Rude is, well, very briefly doing some digging. Stupid is now on the case. Right, come on. Let's see what's in the mystery door. Oh, we've done the research. Ah, good. Right. Research. Let's do that. We've already done some of that. So, now we'll be able to make a gas vent. Is that right? Reuses gas vent. No, it's not. What the hell do I want, then? It's airflow tile. Requires pressure management research. Oh, I actually do need to do that, then. Okay, that's fine. Fine. And this is very lacking in actual air, which is a bit of a pain. I mean, I could. I couldn't really know. That's really annoying, that bloody thing's just right in the bloody way. And there's another one there, which is so bizarre. Fentel says slow is 76%. I'm guessing, for the health thing. Right, we'll just sort this out. For some reason, he's now got a broken arm and leg. Not quite sure how that happened, but... whatever. Right. Now we need to dig down a bit. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know where the door is here, but it might be down here. What's this? This is all carbon dioxide in here. What I might have to do... Oh, they're going to bed. Is put that up. Dig that out. They are already on 3 speed at the moment. Why has that not done anything? Sweepings only. I might change that. Meanwhile, these are not... who cares? Fentel says when you get art, remember to make all art with granite. Oh, I didn't realise that was a thing. Excuse me. Usage suggests giving them all a breathing EPP. If only it were that simple. Come on. Making our way slowly around to... It looks like I can't get into there. So what is this stuff? Unknown. Is it just because it's unknown, or is it because it's... No, you definitely can see this stuff, and it's... Well, we'll see. Oh, here we go. Something's happening. This is space. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I don't know what's... oh, thanks for stopping by, Officer Hoovy. I really want to actually get this done. This just seems to be a weird gap. I don't quite fully understand what's going on. I can't go any further down. That's most peculiar. Right. I've got a better idea, lads. Up we go! Up we go! Oh, the whole... Right. Now I understand what the problem is. We do actually need to dig all the way down to here. This is all one thing, isn't it? Shit on a stick. That's going to be really hard to do. Dismantle. Dismantle. This is going to hurt our colonists, I'm afraid. Yeah, Fental, yeah, the door. I kind of like assumed there was a door there and a door here. I thought they were two separate rooms. Apparently not. That's an idiot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. It's just gap. And there's just a weird gap thing which they can't see. So, okay. I know what we'll do. Hang on, hang on. We'll put in... Can we put in tiles there? Hang on. Base. Tile. Oh, I don't care enough. I'll just let them do it. Why can't I put the tile down there? Oh, I think it's because there's something in the way. Oh, the research is done, but whatever. Right. So, this door requires a sample to unlock. Submit bioscan. See what happens. I'm hoping to actually get this done. Oh, that's all done. Before they actually die of going in piss. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, the water flows better than it used to. Right, hang on. Might want to do that. Right, could you build this please first? There we go. Oh, this is all kinds of crazy as well. Oh! 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 Lads, we have dust cap. Oh, this is a neural vaccinator. We've got ourselves a well, that needs to be harvested or something, doesn't it? Interesting. A neural vaccinator. And some lockers. Plus some mushies. And a broken light fixture. Ooh. I think. So locker. A base metal locker contains an assortment of personal effects. Inspect or rummage. Casual Friday. To all employees, the facility is pleased to announce that starting this week, all Fridays will now be Casual Fridays. Please enjoy the clinically proven distressing benefits of casual attire by wearing your favourite shirt to the lab. Note: any personnel found on facility premises without regulation full body protection will be put on immediate notice. Thank you and have fun. Admin. Fair enough. Now let's rummage. Is this presumably inspecting the same? Yeah, that's the same. Let's do some more rummaging, and let's do even more rummaging. Once it actually start moving again. There we go. Send your... Oh, hang on. Fental says that gives people skills. Send your best guy there to get a free skill or upgrade from the neural vaccinator. Oh, interesting. Oh, you can... Yeah, you can assign them like that. Okay. So... well... A massive synthetic brain suspended in saline solution. Dirt ideas. Well, let's just send someone at random, frankly. I'm not going to worry too much about... I mean, it's right at the end of the stream now. Let's make Cookie, since she's literally just there. This is all carbon dioxide around here, isn't it? Yeah, this is horrible. That's going to be a bit of a problem, but never mind. Oh, here we go. We have a warm sweater. Protects the wearer from cold by increasing insulation. So Betty, come back. There we go. Betty can wear the lovely sweater. The lovely sweater. Cookie, I'm going to give... Oh, there's another one as well. There's another snazzy suit. So Stupid, I'm going to give you the other... Hang on, that's not it. The other one. So Stupid now gets to wear... Is that right? Oh, I don't know. Well, at least some of them will be able to put something on. Warm sweater? I don't know how it works. Snazzy suit. I seem to be selecting the wrong thing. I can't see how that works. Never mind. Apparently it takes 10 seconds to do the skill upgrade, so remember to unhook them or they die in the chair if you don't let them off. Well, I think at the moment... Is Cookie going to get down there? Yes, here we go. Oh, don't go to the toilet when you're in the chair. How do you actually stop this happening then? Oh, here we go. Remember to unhook them or they die in the chair if you don't let them off. Okay, let's I'm just going to leave it for a sec. This is crazy. Really needs the toilet. Oh, it's time to go to bed. So is this actually actually giving them skills then? Or not? Looks like we're going to kill him. Your vaccination complete. Cookie's brain is still vibrating, but they never felt better. Cookie acquires the Deeper Dives Lungs trait. A talented opera... Apparently now they were automatically a talented opera singer and a snorkeling instructor, peculiarly. Air consumption rate. They don't need to breathe nearly as much. Cool. Okay, so Cookie can now have half as much requirements. I think you're also wearing... Is it you who's wearing the SNES sweater? Someone is, anyway. Oh no, someone... Is it you? Who's wearing the... Oh, who cares? Someone's wearing something, I'm sure it is. Anyway, so... Oh, there's a new duplicate required. I'm going to pause it. We need to actually end the stream now. Yep, so thanks for coming by, everyone. Coming up on the channel in the next few days, there's going to be a bit of Stationeers, a bit of Astroneer. There'll probably be a couple of streams put live. There'll be... Just before Christmas, there'll be a highlights, a 20-minute highlight video. I haven't really had a chance to make any a proper top 5 games of the year. So for that one, you'll have to either look at the top 10 roguelites video, or you'll just watch the Rain World review for my absolute best game of the year, which I called back in August. Yeah, so that's it really. There'll be, as I say, there'll probably be a few days over Christmas where there won't be any videos. We'll probably be back the Friday before New Year, and then we'll be streaming. The first stream will either be the first Sunday of the year, or I might do a bonus stream at random, in which case I'll let you know on things like the Discord or Twitter and whatever you want, and that'll happen and all will be good. So happy Christmas if you celebrate that, happy something else if you don't, and I shall see you again soon. Have a great rest of year, and hooray for Indy. There. There, I said it. Bye for now.